to a cat. We have another ornament on the hood there for Ryan Newman. And you know what? At the beginning of this chase, most competitors would agree that you would have to win a race to be in the hunt for this championship. And so far, Ryan Newman has proven those people wrong right now. Take a look at the numbers. In the first 24 races, Newman was consistent but not spectacular. Look at the numbers in the last 9. They are equal to what he did in the first half. 7 top 10s in the last 9, including back-to-back top 5s, are the reason he is now a serious contender. And Caitlin, 2 things we thought at the beginning of this chase. A, you'd have to win, and B, a lot of people thought Ryan Newman wasn't going to be in it till the end, but he's surprising a lot of people.
You're right, Johnny. He certainly is. Ryan Newman has emerged as one of those top contenders for the 2014 championship, sitting second there in the standings. And I had an opportunity to sit down with Ryan right here at Texas Motor Speedway to talk about where he was a year ago, leaving Stewart-Haas Racing, joining up with Richard Childress Racing, and what he thinks it's going to take to earn his first Sprint Cup championship. Winning the Brickyard in your home state, looking for a ride, and then eventually landing at Richard Childress Racing. What were some of the emotions that you experienced in your life personally during that time?
I mean, it was very emotional, but it's part of life, I guess. There's a lot of people that go through that, several times in their life with respect to real jobs. In the end, I think it was good for me. A great opportunity came about at RCR. What looked so dim started to brighten up. Later, it's been a pretty good pairing, matching, and relationship.
And now you've kind of emerged as the team leader, essentially, at Richard Childress Racing. And in terms of your performances this year as well, you've been leading that team.
It's been a really good year as far as consistency goes. But we still haven't won. That still sits in the back of my mind because we've been close a few times and way more so recently.
What do you think your strong run during this chase will do for the future of RCR?
Well, I can do nothing but good no matter where we finish. We're in a better position than the other guys right now as far as the 3 and the 27, and that's not being cocky. The fact is that we're carrying some weight on our shoulders and some speed in our race cars, and that's a good thing. We've carried our organization into the chase, and there's something to be said for that.
When you think back to the start of the season, did you feel like you had anything to prove to yourself or to anyone else?
Really, I just wanted to have fun. I said that from the very beginning. The guys are a great group of guys to get along with. Everybody at RCR and ECR has done a really good job to get us to this point, and we're not done.
And now the fans and the media, they kind of love a Cinderella. Have you felt the fans kind of rallying around you more so in the last several weeks?
People say to me, well, we didn't expect you, or, where'd you come from, or, you're the underdog, and I really don't care. I've said it several times. I really don't care what you think. It's all about me. It's all about our team. It's all about this group of guys. It's all about doing the best job we possibly can. And if that surprises you, then great. I'm glad you're surprised. If that disappoints you, then I'm sorry. We'll try harder. Overall, I really don't care what people think.
So you don't care that you deserve a little more credit for making it to this
I'm not worried about that.
You're not worried about that?
I'm not worried about credit. I'm not worried about, if I'm a 30 to 1 chance or a 900 to 1 chance. It doesn't bother me.
This is at a pressure point in the year, but you still seem to have that calm, collected demeanor you always have. Where are your nerves at, though, right now?
I don't know. I don't keep track of my nerves. That's something I've really never done. Like I said, it's really all about having fun, and if you're having fun, your nerves shouldn't bother you.
Do you think if you won this championship and didn't have a win, that would kind of put a damper on it for you at all?
No, that championship trophy will look good no matter. The championship trophy doesn't count how many races you won on it. It just says 2014 Sprint Cup champion.
If Ryan Newman can advance on to that final round and win the 2014 championship, this will be the first Sprint Cup championship that Richard Childress has gotten since Dale Earnhardt Sr. did it 20 years ago in 1994. Johnny?
Yeah, Caitlin, you're right about that. This will be huge for Richard Childress Racing, who is supposedly in a rebuilding year. But when you look at this chase as a whole, does it bother you guys at all that we could have a champion who has no wins?
Johnny, it doesn't bother me at all because the whole time I've been in this sport, it's been about consistency. This year is the first time they said you have to win.
Yeah, probably the way this thing was formatted, I kind of question it a little bit. But I have to say, just look right now. With 2 races to go in this eliminator round, we know a minimum of 2 drivers will move on based on points. And if one of these drivers like Keselowski or Kevin Harvick can win, they're going to move on. If you don't think it rewards winning, just ask Brad Keselowski after winning that Talladega.
Exactly. And you could look at this format right now and say we're getting the best of both worlds here.
It truly is. It truly is. I think that's the way that this whole eliminator 8 round going to the championship round is going to work.
And as of right now, Ryan Newman has as good of a chance as anybody else in there to advance and to win this championship. And it's all going to come down to one race. And that is the way we designed it.